Welcome to the Aglo with IT Solution podcast. Here you will get to hear audio describing the information that is shared in our latest blogs. And today's topic is Python versus JavaScript, a comprehensive guide. So, here we begin. The software development industry is blatantly unpredictable and dynamic. If you have at least a few years of experience in this field, I'm confident that you are aware of the flood of changes that impact the choices made by corporate executives and developers. While some technological innovations hit the market and quickly became popular, others have existed in obscurity. Therefore, before you begin working on a project, you must select one with high demand, widespread popularity, and broad use cases. Moving on further, let's have an overview of Python versus JavaScript. Python is a general-purpose programming language widely used for scientific computing, data analysis, artificial intelligence, and back-end web development. It has a simple and easy-to-learn syntax and is dynamically typed, which means that you don't need to specify the data type of a variable when you declare it. On the other hand, JavaScript is a programming language mainly used for front-end web development, game development, and mobile app development. It is loosely typed, meaning that you don't need to specify the data type of a variable when you declare it, but you may encounter runtime errors that would not occur in a strongly typed language. Both Python and JavaScript are popular and widely used, but Python has a larger overall user base. Taking this podcast ahead, let's discuss more about Python. Python is adaptable to various programming paradigms, including imperative, procedural, functional, and object-oriented. Large built-in components and modules were generated by it. As a result, it enables programmers to create straightforward and complicated applications using a variety of programming languages. Python is easy to learn and dynamic language, and it is known for its robust features. Its key features are A. Easy to code. B. Fast to develop. C. All-domain has multiple libraries and modules. D. Free and open source. A. Robust community. F. It makes complex operations simpler. And G. Perfect for MVP. Now let's discuss what is JavaScript. An object-oriented programming language, JavaScript, is widely utilized in browser to provide dynamic functions that are impossible with standard HTML and CSS. In addition, it offers regular expression, text, and data capabilities for common applications. Its key features are, presents dynamic components for websites, an object-oriented scripting language, facilitates DOM manipulation, works on the client and the server sides, and controls the browser. Now that you clearly understand Python and JavaScript, let's understand the difference between them, first in the tabular form and then in a more detailed understanding. Let's have a Python versus JavaScript head-to-head comparison now. It would help if you kept in mind that these two of the best programming languages need not necessarily replace one another before we continue to analyze the differences between Python and JavaScript. Using these two programming languages will allow you to leverage the advantages offered by both. For example, by combining Python on the server and JavaScript on the client, Instagram can handle massive traffic. However, as our goal is to identify one of them as the clear winner, we have delved into their universes and presented a set of criteria for comparison and contrast. The following are the main considerations that you need to make. A. Performance. B. Popularity. C. Jobs. D. Salary. A. Numeric types. F. Implicit conversion. And G. Which is easier? Now let's discuss these comparisons in detail. Starting with A. Performance. Regarding JavaScript vs Python speed, Python is a great choice for CPU-intensive tasks. On the other hand, JavaScript is more suitable for dynamic and real-time interactions. Inventing JavaScript was to make it fast on the web with improved user engagement. Hence, it's moderately faster due to the multi-threading feature of Node.js, which Python lacks. On the flip side, Python is the best solution for processing huge data files, CPU-intensive projects, and large-scale applications. You can hire Python developers who has experience in optimizing the Python code with Python or NumPy. It will also result in enhanced performance. B. The popularity criterion between Python and JavaScript for web development has been changing its form as both these languages have been winning users' hearts for their unique strengths. But if we must be more precise, Python has recently been taking the edge. According to the Stack Overflow Developer Survey 2022, JavaScript has been voted the most commonly used technology for the 10th time in a row. However, as various studies have shown, the world of Python app development has recently turned its head. According to the PYPL Popularity of Programming Language Index, Python has ranked in first position with 28.34% of the share and pushed JavaScript to third with 9.28% of the share. And according to the TIOBE Programming Community Index 2022, Python has secured the first position with 16.66% ratings, beating JavaScript, C, and Java for the first position. With this, now you must be sure about the JavaScript vs Python benchmark set for performance. So now, let's move on to another difference. C. Comparing them on the basis of jobs. There are many career chances for both Python and JavaScript. On Indeed, there are currently more than 113,415 opportunities for Python and more than 113,697 positions for JavaScript. Python employment opportunities range from entry-level software engineering and quality assurance positions to more specialized machine learning and data science careers. Several junior front-end developer positions and more senior positions for architecture and full-stack engineers are available in JavaScript. Each of these languages provides a lot of employment options. D. Talking about the salary, it is challenging to directly compare the incomes of developers who use various programming languages because several variables, such as a programmer's level of expertise, the business they engage in, and the nation they reside in, might impact their pay. However, the following broad patterns might be useful. It stands to reason that there will likely be more employment prospects for JavaScript developers as JavaScript is generally a more well-liked programming language than Python. JavaScript programmers might thus experience increased demand and possibly increased pay. JavaScript developers make an average yearly pay of $78,906 in the United States, whereas Python developers make an average yearly salary of $92,046. This information comes from Glassdoor. The sample sizes and other variables may differ. Thus, it's crucial to remember that these numbers might not be directly comparable. Depending on the nation they work in, developers of JavaScript and Python might earn a wide range of incomes. JavaScript developers in India, for instance, make an average pay of $17,977 per year, whereas Python developers make an average compensation of $21,346 per year, according to statistics from PayScale. In contrast, Python developers in Switzerland make an average pay of $96,732 per year, while JavaScript developers make an average compensation of $104,441 per year. A. Numeric types. Between Python versus JavaScript for web development in contrast to JavaScript, which only supports floating point variables, Python offers a wide range of numeric data types. For example, data recorded in a database column as a numeric value without any accompanying text is known as a numeric data type. Numerical types stand apart from other forms of data because they can be calculated mathematically and statistically. Current V8 engines and clients also enable a new basic type, even if JavaScript only has a small number of variables. But Python also has a variety of numeric data variables, including floating, defined decimal, and int. F. On the basis of implicit conversion. Python is a strongly typed programming language, while JavaScript is weakly typed in terms of implicit conversion. In other words, Python doesn't perform implicit data type conversion. It does, nonetheless, support both strong and dynamic typing. As for JavaScript, it is weakly typed since it offers implicit data type conversion. However, a type error will result if you attempt the same thing in Python. The ability of a variable to change its type in response to its allocation anywhere in a specified category is known as dynamic typing. On the basis of which is easier? This question is particularly crucial if you're studying a computer language for the initial time and have no prior coding expertise. It will help if you choose a language that is easier to learn and has a shortened learning curve. Python performs far better than JavaScript on this metric. It employs basic variables and functions and is created to be as relatively novice as feasible. Class definitions are just one of the many complicated aspects of JavaScript. Python is the undisputed champion in terms of learning simplicity. In the end, the choice between Python and JavaScript will come down to your project's precise objectives and specifications, as well as your tastes and level of programming expertise. The ideal option for your project will rely on your particular demands and objectives because both languages have distinctive strengths and drawbacks. With this, we have come to the conclusion of this podcast. Python and JavaScript are well-liked programming languages frequently employed for a wide range of jobs. JavaScript is well known for its versatility and capacity to work natively in web browser, but Python is well known for its simplicity, adaptability, and excellent support for scientific computing. Which language is best ultimately depends on the particular requirements of the project at hand. For example, Python may be a better option if you require a language that has easy learning and seamless user experience, has a significant and engaged community, and is suitable for machine learning and data analysis. On the other hand, JavaScript can be the best option if you require a language that is simple to learn and use, has a huge and dynamic community, and is suitable for creating online apps. Thanks for listening. For more such interesting content, keep following our podcast.